What up, bosses? Your bro, M to the BTR, gonna be bringing you a Dominaria unboxing. So, me and a couple of buddies, two to be precise, bought 6 boxes of Dominaria for the release, which happened a few days ago now. I'm sorry that I didn't get up a little bit earlier. I've been super busy as I've been playing tons of Dominaria in person. So in this pack we got 36, and in total we had 6, so 36 times 6. It's around about 180. I'm probably a little bit off that. My maths isn't as good as what it used to be these days. So this is just going to be an unboxing of me going through it, showing you what we did pick up. This was actually the best one of the lot. I will be uploading the others, but I wanted to get this one out as, you know, it was the best one. We want the best, right? I only want the best for you guys, but I will bring the others out as they were pretty good boxes. Overall, we did really well with the draw. So the new set, Dominaria, really enjoying it at the moment, actually. I wasn't too sure of my first thoughts. I went to a pre-release, which I've got a couple of videos of that, actually, which I will be uploading. I'm just trying to get on. There's just so much to edit down. So I went to a pre-release and drew really badly. We did a seal, so you get 6 packs and two foils, which could be anything. Could be a rare or could actually be a common. And I didn't really get much good stuff, and it was like, I got absolutely wrecked. It was midnight as well, so we were there till like 5 in the morning, and I lost every single game we played, and I was like, oh man, this set, it's horrible. I've never been a massive fan. You're probably going to have to excuse me being a bit terrible at trying to open these packs. I haven't got down the skills. Also, this was like the 4th pack opening, so my arms were starting to get a bit tired at this point. But yeah, so I didn't do really well at all, and I was like, man, this sucks. But after playing a bit more since and starting to understand the cards and getting my head around them, I'm actually really enjoying them. There's a lot of saplings, there's a lot of knights. So the saplings are pretty cool. They're not going to make like a massive super strong deck, but you know, you can make a massive sapling army, and I did a draft where I had like 10 saplings out, sacrificed to them all. I think it was 5 actually, maybe not 10. And I buffed up this creature, so he gets +2/2 for each sapling you sacrifice, and he ended up becoming a 2020, and I just attacked and won the game. But to be honest, I did actually play against the same card in Magic Online, or one similar, Magic Arena, and I killed it. As soon as it spawned, the guy just left. So that's one of the downsides, but I am building a sapling deck for the lols, so we'll see what happens. There's a couple of nice planeswalkers in here. There's the 2xFairy, which I don't think he's actually one of these packs. He's the black guy, which you can see on the actual box there in the middle. So he's one of the big cards, real fun planeswalker. Next to him is Karn, which is the other planeswalker. I believe one of them does get opened in this. This is the best one. I can't remember which one it was, but we'll be coming up to it shortly, I imagine. So we get a couple of nice foils there. Not too fussed about. There's a lot of wizards as well in this deck, so you might be able to mix in with the wizards, but not really my kind of cup of tea. But Karn, real fun card as well. He's worth around about 50 quid as well at the moment. Seems to be real popular, along with the 2xFairy, because they're just such strong planeswalkers. Everyone just seems to be running them. So the Siege Craig Commander, pretty cool. Fun little card. He spawns 3 little red goblins as well, which is pretty nice. But everyone just seems to be running Karn and 2xFairy because they're just so damn strong. Karn can go into any deck because he's colorless. Maybe he won't work in every deck, but potentially he can go into any deck. Whilst 2xFairy really great for like the Approach of the Second Sun decks or any blue-white, just purely because of the ability that he has. His final ability is that when you draw a card, I believe, and then your opponent has to exile any permanent on the field. I'm not sure if you choose it or if your opponent chooses. I think you might actually have to choose, but it's just super annoying. And also his second one, he can put a card on the field third from top on the deck, which just really slows down any deck. And it really makes it hard to actually get to the point of being able to kill him because of that. So we've sort of gone halfway. Some nice weapons in the deck actually, or in this set. Real good for draft. There's not something you really see in standard because artifacts and stuff can be quite easily countered. That's the one kind of downside. But you can buff up some nice creatures. You chuck that weapon itself is actually 3 mana. Equip cost 3, but when it does actually, a creature dies, it does actually attach to another creature if you control one, so you don't have to pay the mana cost again, which is actually pretty nice. So we haven't actually opened up too much exciting now. I think there's 2 files and some rares that aren't really much of interest. There's a couple of nice lands. The rare lands are always worth some money. That's actually quite an interesting card, that one. So you get more, depending on land, it pluses 1 for every land you get. So if you have like 10 land, you can have a +10 weapon on a creature, which is pretty damn naughty. Another little file, Flying First Strike, pretty cool. And Mending of Dominaria, so it's quite an interesting card. It's good for green decks. It's a Saga. The Sagas are pretty cool. I haven't really actually had too much chance to play any. I've got a couple in draft, but I haven't really seen much in standard play. But there's some nice ones there. There's especially a White Knight one, which summons a 2/2 Knight. So here's our 2 Fairy. There's our first Mythic Rare there. Really nice little draw there. I think we actually drew, like, say, around 4 or 5. Drawing the whole set, which is super great, and the value's only just going up again, as I mentioned, because the whole approach of the second sun stuff. So yeah, that was a nice little draw. It always feels nice just getting him really. If you to draw just a 2 Fairy in the pack and nothing else, you know, on top of the 36 or 35 other rares you get, plus a couple of foils, you know, you've done pretty well then, really. I would be happy with that, but I'm pretty sure that there is another Planeswalker that could be coming out. So there's another little Saga there, a foil one. Some of them are better than others. There's actually like a red foil, a red rare Saga, which is absolutely terrible. It does like 1/1 damage to every creature, so that includes your own. And then I think it does it again. And then something else that's absolutely terrible. It's actually like, I think it's like actually the cheapest rare in the whole set. It's like 30p because no one else wants to run it. I really like the artwork of the knights in here. Oh, there's 2 kind of knights. There's one there you can see on the horse. It's a bit boring, but there's another one which got like a Roman stained glass, or I don't know. I don't know if it was Roman, like Catholic or stuff like the stained. I think you call it Roman stained glass. I could be wrong on that, but the stained glass you see in churches looks really cool. Slide of the Bacon, quite an interesting card. It turns all your lands into mana. So it does cost around 3, so you want to have like 5 or 6 mana up, but you know, it can be quite naughty towards late game. And also they get indestructible as well, which is pretty sweet. But I believe if they settled the wreckage when you played that, then you would lose all your land, which would be be extremely unfortunate. No, that's for sure. So there's the Karn! Yeah! Double. So we got double Planeswalkers, so literally just between the two. I say Karn, I'm not too sure of the prices, but I'm pretty sure between them they make the value of that pack. We bought 6 packs. Retail price would be around about, I think they're meant to be around about £100 retail, I believe. Or it's around about 80 to 100. So even if you said 500 or 600, it would be. Say 500. I think we actually got them for around about 360 for the 6. Around that price, and it was pretty nice. So I think it worked out around about 120 to 130 pounds, so it'd be about 390 each. So it was nice to go split between us, and because we were able to get lots of similar cards, we were able to split them between each other, and it also meant the idea was that we were going to be able to take cards out for our decks, which is quite nice. Foil Swamp, always nice. I think they're not actually worth all that much money, but I do like getting Foil Swamp. Steel Leaf Champ, I do have 4 of him in promo art, so that's pretty cool. We went for going to some events previously, but we wanted to get the Dominarian as us 3. We're going to be going up to a GP, which is Grand Prix, I believe. I've never actually been to one. I'm going to try and do a couple of vlogs out there. Burnley's really nice as well. So there'll be about 2,000 to 3,000 people playing. It's in Birmingham in England, and yeah, there'll be a lot of people playing Magic. So I don't really expect to do much, as I've only just started playing in January. I think if I win like 40% of my games, I'll be happy. Yeah, I'm feeling happy in my playstyle, but you know, I still have a lot to learn, and still a lot to learn about cards and stuff. But you know, I'm just enjoying it, which is the main thing, and having fun. It's really sort of sparked a passion for gaming, which I haven't had in a long time. I haven't really got an interest in playing too many other games, but just Magic in general. You know, Magic Online seems to be getting better and better every time I come on it, and just enjoying Magic in person so much as well. And you know, I've actually got some passion and interest in building decks, which I didn't really actually have when I started off. I just sort of taken some decks my buddy built because he's pretty big in the game. You know, used to do a lot of the pro qualifiers and starting to get back into it. And he's been training me up in his Padawan. And it's actually now sparked a bit of interest in me to start building some of my own deck. Even though they're probably be pretty crap. You know, the sapling deck I know is going to be pretty terrible, but just for lols, you know, it starts making you think about cards. So the Light Knight, I believe it is a foil mythic. He spawns loads of zombies if you kick him, and then you get 2 of them. So this is what I mean. This background, I tell you, it started up a bit poor, but you know, towards the end, it really did actually pick up. Then, so the value of that is just to get 2 of him in the same pack is just orgasmic. Again, the land, you know, that's like a £3 to £4 land. So really nice. The dual lands do really well. I've bought a set of glacial fortresses for like £12 on eBay. So you know, they do really hold their value very well everyone needs dual lands. And again, so there's the guy. He's literally. When you see him, I remember the first time I saw him, I was all so excited. I was like, yeah, we got 2 fairy, and then I realised it's not actually 2 fairy. And I was like, well, that extremely sucks. So coming down to our last few packs, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Like I said, I will be uploading the others as well. We did get some real good draws for you guys interested in that. Plenty of Magic coming on the way. You know, I'm just trying to fit in everything around YouTube at the moment. You know, I'm not saying never going to be uploading videos like I was used to in the past, but, you know, I will be trying to do my best to upload bits here and there. But, you know, just loving Magic so much. And another land as well, which is really super sweet. So yeah, I hope you bosses enjoy, and I will catch you later on. Peace.